Hey everybody, it's VSG Betty. What day is it? I think it's Wednesday. It is Wednesday, October 9th. So I have been home from the Obesity Help conference that was in Anaheim over the weekend for a couple days now. Settling back into normal life. Sigh. I was super excited. I got to finally meet less of Sarah and Sarah Nerd in Oregon and VSG Kirk for the first time in person since we're all like buddy and chat multiple times a day. It was great fun to actually meet in person and get to hang out, and I got a room with both Sarahs, so good times for sure. Our room was a little bit crazy, as you could probably imagine if you've seen any of their videos. And then VSG Bear came up on Saturday, and I got to hang out with Corey J. Cook because we love Corey. And I got to see many of the other wonderful people in our community that some of them were speakers. So Nicole Bullock, who is has the blog Beauty and the Bypass, and she talked a lot about her whole session was about basically how we can use social media to help us connect with the people in our community and like-minded people by searching hashtags on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and how that all plays in with being able to find a community and what's overdoing it on the hashtag thing. And sadly, if you follow any of us, you have probably seen us hashtagging all over the place. And it started with innocent comments made in Nicole's session about hashtagging too much and how many hashtags is acceptable. And then we just went crazy because there is I'm not sure if anybody's seen it, but I will try and find the video and link it underneath so you can see it. But there's this hilarious Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake skit about hashtagging in real life, and if you talked in hashtags, how would hashtag that look? So we kind of went crazy, and we're still doing it a little bit now that we're home, just because it's amusing us, to tell you the truth. So Nicole's session was great, basically learning how, for me, that's what I took away from it, is how I can actually find posts and people to follow by maybe searching hashtag VSG or hashtag WLS, those type of things. So I can find like-minded people to follow, or to find, just other people's experiences or what are they posting type things. So that was great. And then I did not get to go to the World According to Eggface's session because it was full by the time I signed up. So sad, didn't get to see that. But I was able to go to Beth Melting Mama's session, and it was all about non-scale victories and learning how to recognize those really is my biggest takeaway from that. Is it's not about the scale. I mean, I'm a daily weigher, but for me that's just a way to keep my head in check, and it's not so much, I'm not concerned if it goes up a pound or two. I know it's going to come back off. So like I came home from the weekend and we had been eating out the way I normally eat, and we had some drinks, so I knew I was going to come home a little bit heavier than obviously I left on Friday morning, which I did. I came home like a pound and a half heavier, and now that it's Wednesday, that pound and a half is gone and I'm back to my weight on Friday. So I knew that was going to happen. I'm a daily weigher just to kind of keep myself in check, but I don't stress out over what the number says too much. But Beth also had this phenomenal video she put together with a bunch of photos that several of us in the weight loss surgery community had submitted to her. My photo was in it, and my non-scale victory photo I sent her was being able to fit into my stepdaughter's ROTC ball dress from last year, which is like a size 8. It's stretchy, so it's kind of like, sorry, my head itches. What the heck is my cat doing to my entertainment center? Sorry. But that was my non-scale victory, being able to fit into her dress for a gala event. So fun times. But there are some great non-scale victories. I will also find Beth's video and post it for those of you who are interested in seeing that video about the non-scale victories. It's very inspiring to see all of the things from people zip lining and, being able to put the towel array around you. And if you can do that in a hotel where the towels are usually smaller than, your towels at home, that's even better. It's way exciting. So, I'm going to post that link to Beth's video too because I love it. The music is great. It makes you want to cry with excitement and joy to see everybody's non-scale victory. So those were, my famous blogger people that I love. And I got to see their sessions. And then there was a general morning session on Saturday with Dr. Sharma. And I'll find his, not YouTube, his Facebook page to link for you. And, he had a lot of great information. I didn't get to go to his afternoon session because I was having a plastic surgery consult, but I did take something very important for myself away from the morning session, which was that my biggest thing from him was the concept of obesity is basically a condition, and it's a lifelong condition. So you're either in treatment for your condition or you're not in treatment for your condition. So having the surgery and living the life I'm living now, I'm in treatment. Should I choose to stray from my path, I will be out of treatment and I will become that person again that I was. But this was really important for me because I've been struggling a lot lately with the concept of I am physically very small. It's a little bit strange for me. So I'm physically very small. I know I'm tiny. I just bought a size 4 jeans. I could actually fit in the size 2, but they were a bit too snug. So I went and I hadn't just got the size 4. But on the inside, I still feel fat. I sometimes look at myself in the mirror and I see myself the same way, like not much has changed, even though clearly everything has changed. So hearing him say those words that you're either in treatment or you're not made me realize it's okay that on the inside I still feel like, the fat girl I was, because I am always going to be that person on the inside. I'm always going to have the ability to be heavy again. It's just the way life is. The muscle memory in my body and the way my body remembers things is big. So I am always going to be that way unless I'm working my program, which I know it sounds silly and it sounds like, my 12-step program, but that's exactly what it is. I actually suggested to Team VSG, so Les is Sarah and Kirk and Corey and Mike and the other Sarah, that we should totally have like a chip, like AA. Like, I have my chip and I'm 365 days at goal. And that's something silly, and I know it seems really silly probably to many people, but some reason in my brain I'm like, this could really like keep me going. How long can I stay at my goal weight? When will that change for me? So something we're dabbling and talking about, just like starting our own channel for the group of us to do stuff together. So that was from Dr. Sharma. I really, really, really enjoyed hearing everything he had to say, and I've read some interesting articles on his website since I've been home. So I have a new fan page on Facebook. It's just VSG Betty, BETTIE, that people can connect with me there. That way I don't have to bug all my friends with all my weight loss stuff that might not be interested. And it gives me an opportunity to kind of write longer things and not feel like, oh God, why is her status so long? So that's something I started the last day or two. But then let's talk about my plastics consult. So I met with Dr. Quiroz from Cosmed, which is in Tijuana, but he actually lives right up the road from me. We live in the same city, which I didn't know until this weekend. So I had a friend, Leanne Banding My Belly. She has already had her plastics done by him, and I believe this is also where Michelle, the World According to Eggface, had her plastics done. So I had my consult with him, loved him. He's super friendly. the ladies that were up here from the clinic were really great and super nice, and everybody's very professional. So we discussed my options. Excuse me. We discussed my options, and what I have decided is that I will get a breast lift. I'm not going to get implants right now. I'm going to do a lift and a lower body lift so that I can have all the excess skin around, you know, my lower region removed. And then they're also going to take some of the fat out of my stomach and give me a little booty. He said there's not a lot of fat left. It's mostly extra skin, but they are going to take what I do have and they're going to move it and give me a little bit of a booty so I have a little bit of a shape, because I'm basically completely flat. I basically have no butt. So anyway, their pricing, because a lot of you are probably curious how it compares to surgery in the U.S. I have not had an official quote in the U.S. I can tell you what I have heard. I have heard from similar procedures that it's about $40,000 to have what I will have done in Mexico. And my total quote, now granted, this is just a quote, it's only valid for, 60 days or something before there's a possibility of it could change and go up. But so right now for the 3 procedures, the anesthesiologist, the facility fee, and the aftercare of staying 8 days and having 24-hour nursing care is going to be about $10,300 versus $40,000 in the U.S. So we're an enlisted military family. We do not have a large disposable income. So this is why I'm choosing to go to Mexico, to someplace that I feel is reputable and people I know have gone and had good results. That's why I'm choosing to go there. So if you want more information about that, you can message me and I'll get that to you. So this is, I think, my longest video yet. I'm at 12 minutes. So the last thing I'm going to leave you with, and I'm sure I'll do another video just about how fabulous Team VSG is. Because it's very hard. They've all been emotional. I cannot get emotional like Sarah and Sarah. It can't happen today. So, is that this community is amazing. I don't feel that going through this journey alone would allow for success as soon as I've had it, or for long-term success for me to maintain. I think my friends in this community are going to be my rock in maintenance, and I wouldn't change that for anything. So I am going to leave you with that. I'm going to leave you with, I'm going to post a bunch of links for stuff at the bottom. Some links for some group videos we did, Beth's video. What was the other video I told you I was going to link you to? Oh no. I'm going to go back and watch my video and figure out what video that was. But there's another video I'm going to link you to. And Dr. Sharma's Facebook page. So look for all those links at the bottom. I'll even put a link to my fan page in case you're interested in following me there. That way, we can connect. So anyway, thank you for all of your support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for keeping me going on a daily basis. Especially, some of my new people I'm following, Fat Kings, TJ and Phil. You're amazing. We love you. It's such a great, wonderful world, and I'm super excited to be on this journey with every single one of you, and appreciative of all of you who are not weight loss surgery patients who are following and supporting me. It means the world. So I will talk to you soon. Smooches.